Making pancake. Oh, I can see that.
Food is one thing that makes us happy. It is one of the major factors for staying alive and healthy. But when not balanced, eating in excess or in inadequate quantity consistently, it becomes a dangerous eating disorder.
Dangerous eating habits or eating disorder, it's an abnormal eating habit that is characterized by a lot of things. It could be illnesses, it could be behavioral factors, it could be emotional factors, but one thing is certain, it has a little way of affecting or more affecting the individual's well-being. That is what it's referred to as eating disorders.
Many of these eating disorders mostly come as a result of trying to lose weight, eat pure or right, or trying to correct something that we feel we have done wrong as it pertains our eating habits.
Anorexia nervosa has to do with being afraid of gaining weight. A lot of people who are afraid of, gaining so much weight, and at the expense of that, they want to lose weight. And in the course of losing weight, they limit themselves. They say they want to do the limitation of calories. And when they do that, they end up using the wrong methods to achieve that. Now, they do not know what these calories themselves they are limiting are. Now, if everybody's just seeing calories as it's all about the carbohydrate factor, why calories is not just about carbohydrate, it's majorly about, it's a unit of the energy. Every food you consume contains energy. It's either you're not getting energy from your foods or the foods are helping the body to fight against diseases. For the bulimians or the bulimics, what they do is they have loss of control over what they eat, in the sense that as they are so concerned about restricting their diets. A lot of them are on their own, they just give themselves specialized diets. They want to do, some of them want to do keto, some of them want to do low fat, some of them want to do fruit diet. They just go on restricting, and at the end of the day, they end up skipping their breakfast, skipping their meals. They skip a particular meal in a day. They may end up skipping that, and it doubles itself. And at that point where the body is not taking what it requires for a particular meal, the energy stores become limited and the expenditure become higher because the body is spending more than it should use. The body is requiring more of that food back. So those bulimics, what they now do is when they try to restrict themselves from some certain particular food or restrict themselves from eating in a day, they double up, and that is very harmful to their health. Why they now engage in what they call binging, which is down to the third one, which is common. Binging is eating so much due to they can be caused by a lot of emotions. It's majorly emotion controlled, like psychologically controlled by behavioral. Something can come up, a lot of things. How we have seen ourselves in a society, there's so much stress, there's so much, everybody, we are all working on clothes and we don't know people who are happy, people who are not happy. The society we are just being overburdened with so many things on our heads, and in such a situation you can end up either you're eating so much or you're taking in less of what you should eat, and at the end of the day it causes more harm than good.
Another is diabulimia, an eating disorder that people with type 1 diabetes can develop. It is when someone reduces or skips their insulin dosage in order to lose weight. This is very dangerous. Symptoms include constant bouts of nausea and or vomiting, persistent thirst and frequent urination, frequent bladder and or yeast infection, amongst others. When one is diagnosed, what are the ways of treatment?
The most important thing is to understand if, as individuals, you have an eating disorder. A lot of people do not know they have eating disorder, even as I am as an individual. How much of yourself or your body do you know? If you are able to listen to yourself and listen to your body, where you take so much control of yourself, that is the first step, which is you're trying to correct that poor mental well-being. And once you've done that, once the brain is set in order, that's where the mind is. Every other thing takes place. Once you've done that, you check what is really causing this thing. Could it be psychological? Could it be emotional? You start correcting those things. Is it through dieting? Is it through, know the particular exercise that suits you? Not you want to just do strenuous exercise, and at the end of the day, it is bringing you down back to what you're trying to avoid. Then if it's health conditions, most times it happens, then you know what to do. Some drugs can inhibit such. A lot of drugs have made a lot of people have a lot of changes in their eating habits and causing eating disorders for them.
Early diagnosis is always necessary with disorders like this. And if you've been diagnosed, stop the self-denial. Visit either your dietitian or psychologist today. Get treated and start eating well.